What's up? What's up, Royal Blue? You the first one in this piece. You're the first one to comment, at least. How you doing? Okay, gotta make sure this is okay. There we go. All right. We're going to talk a little bit about some people. Dipping stroke to the world. Dipping strokes to the world. I'm gonna give it a little more time for a couple more people to get in this. Damn, that bitch rose to seven people. Brillo had it. How you doing? What's up? Nothing. Lena. Oh, it's Bella Hadid. Okay, my bad. uh, Yusuf. Appreciate that, Yusuf. Thank you. Everything good, pimping. I'm sick. That's an alpha thing. I'm sick. But what's up, Nine? Everybody. Hey, aspect. Me, I was glad to see that little blue wrench, boy, because you know they like the I ain't got no mindset. I like to laugh and shit. So y'all gotta help me. Thank you for coming in and moderating this thing. I appreciate it. Thank you, Yusuf. Appreciate that so much. I advise you to consult your doctor. All right, appreciate it. Thanks for the advice. Thank you, Alec. Hey, everybody. What's up, Melinda? Hey, we finna get into some serious. So earlier I posted a little video. I've been working with this little AI shit. I type up what I want to say and I put it in AI and I make little 2-3 minute videos. Hopefully that'll get me a little bit more exposure when I talk about serious shit, sort of like this right here. So if you guys want to go back, you guys go and watch that. It's pertaining to this. It's just a little 2-3 minute video posted on this channel and everything. Y'all go back and watch it, like it, give me your comments under it. It is what it is. But good people, I wanna give a prediction, okay? And with my Florida water, there we go. I was doing some kind of readings, right? Because I've been channeling. I've been channeling a lot. I've been channeling a lot, and this is what came to me. And I say, Spirit, if it's in your will, if I can pull on an event. I said, allow me the energy to pull on an event. I'm normally used to direct energy reading on people. Damn, touch these cards, I get the yawning. Spirit is real, baby. Well, so I said I was gonna pull on this. So I pulled twice and they showed me a lot. Then I took a nap today, right? I went and took a nap around about 12:30, 1 o'clock. And when I was taking a nap, they told me to get up and they told me to go and write this down that I just wrote right here, front and back. And they said, talk about it. So I was afraid, and I'm not even gonna fuck with you guys. I'm not gonna cap or clap, however y'all say it. I was afraid to talk about it because I'm like, okay, medical information. I don't know what they're gonna call this shit. So, but I, went against the judgment because as I was asleep, I don't have flies in my house. I don't know how. One fly just kept buzzing around my bed. I got the red light on and everything. I sleep with it. It never goes off. One fly was just buzzing everywhere. It kept zzz. So I put the pillow over my head and shit, and then my pants was exposed, like my ankle was exposed, and the fly went and tried to land on my ankle. So I just got my little throw cover I keep across my bed, and I threw it over me. And I was like, what was the significance of this fly? One single fly trying to land on me. Why is this one fucking fly in this house? It didn't go to the kitchen and fuck with the garbage. It didn't go outside and fuck with the chickens. It was in my bedroom. So I had to think, so the fly woke me up. Annoyed the fuck out of me. So I came in here and I started writing down what I needed to write down. So these words I'm about to say, people, this is my prediction because I pulled cards on this eclipse. I don't know if anybody else pulled cards on the eclipse or they're just talking about it, but I pulled cards on it. And like I keep saying, the lightning bolt right here is like a lightning bolt, a flash of light, I should say. It's right in front of me, so they want me to talk about it. So I said, okay, let me go ahead and do it. So I came to here. I got on, the trusted Google, and I started writing down the things, the words, and the images that they showed me. And lo and behold, these are real medical words, people. So then I pulled cards and I say, Spirit, is this true? And they said, yes. Expect this in 2025, moving forward. Every disorder that somebody's gonna have is gonna be dealing with the retinas, the eyes, and vision. They said this will be the new norm for people. You get a headache, oh, it's something wrong with your eyes. You get a throat ache, oh, it's sun sickness. It's color sickness. It's epilepsy. Anything dealing with something that can affect your eyes, your sight, your vision, moving forward, 2025, this is going to be the norm. This is going to be your doctor's diagnosis. I don't know how they're going to say how sound. They could say sound is going to affect your eyesight too. And I said, okay, then let me, research these words that you download into me. So I get online and I research these words. And so happened I wrote down the actual words, and I'm going to reference a movie so you guys can see. I'm talking real slow right now because of people. I'm not going to even sugarcoat it. I don't want to get off track, and I'm not looking at the comments right now because I don't want to laugh or get sidetracked, because I really believe in what I'm telling you guys, and I want you guys to really try your best to be prepared, please. This is no joke, people. And I'll give you a couple reference. So the first thing I'm going to talk about when it comes down to your visual senses, I'm going to say a word. Now, I heard this word going around TikTok. It went around TikTok, like, because I was scrolling up TikTok the day before I did this. And the same word that I got in the vision, it came to me right now. And I hope I pronounce it right. It's called prosopalmetamorphoseizure. For seizure. For seizure. So prosopalmetamorphosis, it's a visual disorder that causes you to see people faces change, morph, reptiles, snakes, etc. Now before I go any further, I'm gonna stop it right there. Now, I remember when I first start developing my psychic ability. This is when I first start developing the ability to look at people's faces. It was 2016. It was the year 2016. I had went to Leaves and Roots on West Colonial in Orlando, Florida. and I was part of this psychic group. This white lady, older white woman that worked in the store, she had us a group. We paid our money, and she had us sit around in a circle, and she turned off all the lights, and she lit like one candle in the room, random spot, and everybody had to look at each other's faces. And she said, what you'll begin to see everybody's past life. The light that flickers will distort their faces, and you could get to see. So naturally, there's this woman across from me, and little slender Caucasian woman, and she's across from me, and I'm sitting up there and I'm staring at her, and she says, "Don't be afraid. Look, if you're uncomfortable, leave. This is a practice." She made sure everybody was safe because I was the only black guy in the room. Big burly black man, all these, Caucasian little white women, and one older white male. So she calmed that shit down quick. So as we're doing the thing, and I'm looking at her in the light from the candle, because it was very dimly lit in that room. You can make out people's faces, but you can also see the shadow that was cast. Pay attention to what I'm saying, people. This is gonna make sense. Prosopon metamorphosasia. Keep in mind. So as I'm looking at this little sister's face, I began to see the shadows form on her face. She became the old, like, Knights Templar type fellow with the mustache, King Arthur type motherfucker. Little lady, she had a mustache, she had eyebrows, her face morphed into a male energy. I'm looking at a woman, but she had a cloak on her face. Then she morphed into a lizard. Then she morphed into a black man. Then she morphed into a black woman. Then she morphed into an alligator. She just as the flicker of the light hit that particular individual's face in that shadow. And y'all practice this at your own at little game parties. Practice it. I'll probably set it up and set a camera and let y'all see it happen to me on audio here. But her face morphed so many times in that time we were sitting in this big ass circle, right? So I said, holy shit. I said, she just turned into a male energy. And she said, do not be alarmed. So I'm looking at this little sister, little small, little petite thing, 110 pounds, if that. And she morphed into a giant, big, burly man with a sword, almost like King Arthur in. So then when I looked at the older woman that was teaching us, that was instructing her, I looked at her and she had a whole damn dinosaur on her face, like a whole reptile person, and hers didn't change. Hers did not change. She was talking, people. The dinosaur mouth was talking. It wasn't her face was a dinosaur mouth. It was the illusion of the dinosaur mouth talking. So now, again, I'm the only brother in this bitch. And once this right here smells some shit not right, bitch, I'm looking for the exit. So I look back and I'm like, okay, they go a door right there. I see a little emergency exit, little sign on the handle. I know I could break this bitch if some shit jump off. I'm plotting, bitch. Keep the money, keep the whatever. So then they like, hey, Baron, what do you see? So I told her, look at her. I say, I'm seeing a dinosaur on you, lady. And she was like, oh, don't worry. I was a reptile in my past life. I was a snake. I was a dinosaur. I am a reptilian. She was saying all this crazy shit that I heard on conspiracy theories. So I look at the dude, Marty, and I say, Marty, because it's just me and him. Like, bro, you see this shit? I look at Marty. Marty morphs into a goddamn dragon. Then Marty morphs into a motherfucking, what you call one of them damn furry ass elephants? He morphed into one of them furry fucking elephants with the tusks from the millions of years ago. Woolly mammoths. So I'm like, the fuck? These people are morphing in front of me. And it's all due to the flicker of a light, the dimly lit light and the shadow flickering from the candle and the moonlight from the window. So I'm looking at everybody in this group and this is what's happening. Now, I researched this prosopalmetamorphosasia word, And it says a visual disorder that causes you to see people faces change and morph. Now, we recreated the shit in a room. This lady said this was a psychic exercise, a spiritual awakening ability. She didn't say this was a disorder. So, people, what I'm trying to tell you, if the lights go out, dim down, this is not a disorder. This is an actual psychic awakening to your brain. Now that the bullshit people are out the room, let's talk. Let's talk about it. I spirit say let the fuck niggas get out the room so you can really get into it for the awakened, the listeners, the people that need this. So now you look up this word, it's a disorder. People going around on the internet saying this is a disorder and it's gonna cause you to see this and cause you to see that. Get it, I got it. It's gonna happen. But this is caused because your psychic, your third eye, your psychic man, your psychic mentality is telling you to see what the fuck is actually coming your way. You're gonna be seeing people in their true character, in their true form. You're going to be seeing what energy is coming at you within that second when the lights go down at nighttime, moving forward. And you're going to be seeing little aliens. You're going to be seeing little reptile people. You're going to be seeing the people morph into some other shit. That's because your third eye is open. You're not using these eyeballs right here. The light is too dim to focus the oculars, right? Mm-hmm. So you're going to have to use your discernment, your third eye. So we recreated this in a room, but they said this is a disorder that's going to take over the globe moving forward. This is what Spirit told me. Mm-hmm. It's going to take over the globe moving forward. Okay, let's get to the next one. Y'all follow me? Do I still got my people in this bitch? Y'all follow me? All right. So let's go to the next one. I want you guys to ask yourself a question. How many of you have ever heard the word TED used for eye condition? T.E.D. TED disease. I've never heard of TED disease. I went and got a pair of goddamn glasses. I never heard TED disease. Well, let me tell you what it is. I'm going to tell you what it is, and I'm going to tell you what the internet's saying it is. Textbook dictionary. It says TED disease is a thyroid eye. How many people knew you had thyroid eye disease? I know people with problem, their eyes pop out their head. We done seen them. They get the big eyes and all that stuff there. That's thyroid, the disease to focus on the oculars, right? Now, they said thyroid eye disease. That's what we call it, textbook TED. But then, as I go down, they already had this thing documented. Now, I don't know how many eclipse done happened, but guess what they call it? Temporary eclipse disorder. Are y'all picking up the shit correctly? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? The people that can't understand, getting the fuck out of the room now. If you hear, understand. Temporary eclipse disorder. You telling me we done had that many eclipses in the medical science in America, in the world, that we got a disorder from this shit? And it's, I mean, not temporary, temporal. Temporal, that means time distortion. Temporal eclipse disorder. What is it? What does it do? Follow me here. An illness that causes a person to see things, objects, as obscure and distorted. So here we go. During the eclipse, I like this. That number dropping. I like it. Y'all sticking around. The one who gonna understand, who gonna get this. So, an illness that causes a person to see things / objects as obscure and distorted. So there's two things Spirit told me was gonna happen moving forward after the eclipse. We're going to be able to see people's faces morph and change. They're going to say that's a mental illness. And they're going to say it's a mental illness that you got. It ain't got nothing to do with your eyeballs. It's a mental illness. You're crazy. Go to the crazy house. TED disease, thyroid eye disease. Translation, temporal eclipse disorder, meaning after that eclipse, you're going to be able to, not recognize anything. Bottles, people, friends, family. Do you know how traumatic that is? Your wife, your kids, your husband, your baby, and not know that's your person, because in your mind you know the energy is there, but in your physical eye, this is something different. This could be a little demon running around. This could be a chicken. This could be a dog. This could be a goat. This could be a bat. This could be a monster. Y'all follow me what's going on here, right? I ain't done. We got some more shit going on. Rock with me. Okay. That's that. That's TED. T-E-D. Thyroid eye disease. I'm not making this. This is medical. This is in the textbook medical dictionary, y'all. Okay, let's go to another one. This is what spirit, these are all the words and meditated, whatever. They what they gave me. Visual agnosia. Agnosia. I don't know how to say the words. Agnosia. Agnosia. So visual agnosia, a visual disorder that creates an inability for an individual to recognize familiar faces. Are y'all picking up what the Baron is putting down? Are y'all understanding what this April the 8th shit is gonna do? I don't have visions and dreams on shit. My energy is to protect, heal, help, and assist. Visual agnosia, a visual disorder that creates an inevitably. Oh, I'm sorry, I read something totally different. A visual disorder that creates an individual that creates an inability. Sorry, I can't read my own handwriting. It happens to the best of us. Inability for an individual to recognize familiar faces. So your brother, your family, your friends, you won't recognize. This is after the eclipse, moving forward, 2025 and beyond. This is what they're going to be diagnosing us with: schizophrenia, madness, blindness. What they call it when you forget, amnesia, all that shit. But it's going to be caused by what's coming with the April 8th, 2024 eclipse. I'm not done. There's more. They gave me a lot more. So here's another word they told me. Don't know what it means. I had to look it up. They said they gave me the word called sundowning. One word, sundowning, not two, not sundowning. One word, sundowning. It says sundowning occurs, a state of confusion that at last, a state of confusion that occurs in the late afternoon and lasts into the night, causing anxiety, aggression, confusion, ignoring directions. Sundowning, it says, when darkness hit and right before the sun go down, like right before darkness hit your surface, your mind, your face. As soon as you're in the dark, this is a disorder, a disease called sundowning that puts you in a state of confusion that causes you to occur during the late, where you get nervous, you get aggressive, you get confused, and you start ignoring directions. This is how people get lost in a circle. This is how people say the sun went down and I just couldn't see anything. It was so dark I couldn't see my hand before my face. I got confused, knowing that you in a motherfucking hallway. You're facing away. The lights just went out. Keep going the same motherfucking place. Why are you going to get turned around and you facing the way to the exit that you know is there, but you get a state of confusion? When the lights go out and you scary movies, etc. This is called sundowning. These are disabilities. These are mental things that's gonna happen. Spirits say this is going to be the energy for the unlucky people after the eclipse. Here we go. I'm not done. They gave me another word. They also gave me something called, and look these words up, Charles Bonnet syndromes. I'd never heard of these words. I went to the goddamn vision outlet and got me two pairs of glasses. That's the only thing I know about the Oculus, man. And that they windows to the soul. Charles Bonnet syndrome, when a person with low vision has visual hallucinations. God damn, don't that sound like the first word I said? Prosopontomorphosis phasasia? I don't know how to say the word. Don't that sound like what I'm saying? Don't Charles Bonnet syndrome sound like thyroid eye disease, temporal eclipse disorder? Don't it sound like visual agnosia? Doesn't it sound like a version of sundowning? So what does this has to do with the solar eclipse? What do they tell you to do, people? I'm going to help you. What do they tell you to do? I got mine. I ain't taking no chances. I don't leave shit to chance but rapping. They tell us, get some of these bad boys, right? I can't say a goddamn thing. So that means that bitch gonna be real bright. And whatever we gonna be trying to look at in the sky has to be bright enough to see through this bitch here so we can see the little dot and see the little sun go like that, right? People, if your ass look at that eclipse, if y'all look at that eclipse head on, because I heard somebody say, don't let them scare you and tell you not to look at the eclipse because they're going to take your power. That is the time for you to activate your third eye. Light casts itself around. Even darkness is a form of light that casts a shadow, that makes a cast of something. You can still see darkness as you can see light. So I wouldn't take a chance at staring at this eclipse burning my motherfucking retinas. I wouldn't take a chance at them downloading that shit in my soul. How about you all? Now, let's say, here we go. I already told you guys how to ward off demons, right? This all having to do with light. I already told you guys how to ward off demons around your house, spirits, shit you don't want. You get your red light bulb, you put it outside. I'm a witness at work with the boy that got shot in his head in my neighborhood up the road 7 days ago. I got a red light bulb on my back porch that shines on my chickens, that shine on the little garden. That got one in my front, got one on the side. So my house is pretty protected. Got one in my room, over my bed. The kids got their red light. Got one in my spirit closet. We good, right? People, get you some 3D glasses. Amazon not telling me to sell this shit. I don't got no link. Get you some 3D glasses so you don't have to get tempted to look up in that bit. Don't think looking at that thing gonna activate your third eye. That bitch is already activated with the energy of the ether, baby. That bitch is already activated. Now, how are we gonna protect ourselves from this thing? How are we gonna protect ourselves from seeing these distorted faces? I'm finna help you out. Y'all ready? I'm here to help you. This is just my opinion, allegedly. This is not a medical record. No, I'm just saying what I think gonna help me and my vision that I got from spirit. Y'all do what the fuck you feel you need to do. But how many people remember what these is? I don't even know how to bend these motherfuckers. Fuck it, we're gonna bend it one way or the other. I don't know what eye they go on. I got to go online and see how I think the red eye go on the right eye. So how many people know what this is? How many people know what these is, right? These are 3D glasses. Now help me out here. I want to show you just how spirit is trying to help you. These are 3D glasses. How many of you guys ever went and seen a 3D movie as a child? How many of y'all ever went and seen a 3D movie as a child? I'll wait. Everybody should have them. Okay. Everybody has went to see, and listen to me good. You all have went to see a 3D movie at the theater. But tell me what happens when you take these glasses off in the theater. I'll wait. What happens when you take them off and try to look at the screen without them? Blurry. There you go, Royal Blue. The vision is blurry, distorted. Ooh. Now we get somewhere, people. Now we get some motherfucking well in this motherfucking chat. Now we talking, baby. When your vision becomes blurry and you start seeing motherfuckers' faces change, morph, go crazy, when you can't recognize your loved ones due to all these temporal distortions and all this shit, and your spiritual eye has been activated so much that you don't know how to use the bitch properly, people, get your pair of 3D glasses. Because what did I tell you guys? When I was looking at that woman, her face stood out like it was 3D. She turned into a dinosaur. Old boy, Marty, he had an elephant trunk like a goddamn woolly mammoth. That shit was 3D to my regular eye. And we was in dim light. Now imagine if we're at nighttime, because the sun's gonna come out again. What if we at nighttime and you go to take out the trash and you look next door and see your motherfucking neighbor, and that motherfucking neighbor look like a alien, a gray, a reptoid. It looks like a skinwalker. Let's get it together, people. It looked like something that's terrifying the fuck out of you. Put on your 3D glasses before you bust that trigger at his ass. Man, let me double check this bitch, make sure he all right. You know, shit. Take them, put them in your pocket. Let me look at this motherfucker. Give a good stare at his ass. All right, nigga, it's you. You're human. Take that bitch off. He looking, one more check, bitch. Okay, you real. Before you pull out that thumper and bust his ass the best of your ability, or before you take off running. People, I'm doing my best to help. I'm doing my best to make sure you're good. I had the visions. I see what they showing me. Do I keep this shit for myself? Do I keep this shit for my children? Do I keep it for my children? Do I keep it for myself? Been that pop, Mr. Eugene, all that. People, this is how we're going to beat all of these disorders that's going to happen when it comes down to the goddamn eclipse. Anything moving forward. If your child, man, I'm just afraid of you. I'm scared. I can't do this. I'm afraid to go outside. Man, get them kids these 3D glasses and say, look through this bitch and make sure you okay. Because that vision, the energy that you're going through, that all these diseases and all these thyroid issues and all these motherfucking visual agnosias and all that shit. This is going to save you and your family a $2 pair of fucking children's toy. Is going to save your fucking life, people. The life of your friends, potentially, allegedly, hypothetically. This is a play in a story I'm writing. TikTok, don't ban me. The last thing I want to do is see a bitch face turn into something that I'm not ready to see. I'm not ready to see a human elephant running down this bitch. So now that brings me to something that's going to be a little controversial here. Y'all help me out here. This is going to bring me to something that's a little controversial. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Moderators, do your job now. Do your job. I'm finna say some shit. Finna get some bitches. Now, if I'm not mistaken, people, there has been eclipse over time. The world have been plunged into darkness several times. Let the history book say, let NASA, the lie, say. But what's drawn on the hieroglyphs on the pyramids in Egypt? I'll wait. People with animal heads. Do you think that they could have been suffering from prosomorphometaphoresis? However you say that word. Thyroid eye disease, visual agnosia, Sundowning, Charles Bonnet syndrome before we got a name. Do you think they were suffering from what they seen after the fucking eclipse and they had to work in them dark ass pyramids with dimly lit lights, carving shit on the wall, right? And they carved what they saw because they was terrified of that thing, that God, that hybrid, and that was their ruling class. Oh, I'm getting into it. The real is real. The real is here. Their third eye was open and they were so enlightened. And they said, man, I just seen a bitch with a beetle on his head. He got a human body built and he got a head for a beetle. The panther could cut my head off. I'm in terror. What you need me to do, Master Beetle Man? I just seen a bitch look like a stork. And he writing some shit down. Man, what you need me to get? You need me to go make you some more ink, toff? Here we go. I told you the bullshit finna start now. This is hypothetical, people. I want you guys to use your brain. Let's think. I'm not putting any bad spirit on anybody's religion or spiritual belief. I'm telling you guys to think hypothetically. What caused us to see that as human beings? Here we go. What? One of the oldest religions on the planet, if not the oldest. Let's talk about Hinduism. I looked at a white dude named Marty, face turning to a woolly mammoth with a trunk and a tusk and furry brown and in the dark. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Lord Ganesh if I'm not mistaken, 90% of the deities you watch, which in the Hindu culture, they have fangs, tongues out, the skin color different, purple. They look very scary. But they benevolent. Good people take care of their followers. Did everything right, just like the gods and goddesses of Egypt. They just had a look to them that the people recognized that I think was a form of this proso metamorphosis. They probably were beautiful as fuck, inside and out. But because due to various eclipses and various eye energy, third eye being awakened, and they couldn't process it properly, they saw them as monsters or things beyond themselves. So they drew them, told their story in that form. I ain't making sense. I ain't making sense. I ain't making sense. Y'all don't care. Just throw me away with the rags and the clothes that you don't want no more. What if there was an eclipse? It was darkness for a while, and they caught that syndrome, the same shit that we're gonna deal with today, that we got a name to it in our tongue. What if they were seeing people, regular humans, kings and queens, in a distorted image to which they say, well, bitch, you better than me because I don't look like that. My wife don't look. I need to worship you so you don't fuck me up. And the person say, well, bitch, yeah, worship me. I got something to say. And boom, there it is. Hypothetically. Am I making sense? People, we can downplay Christianity like it ain't shit. We could downplay Islam like it ain't shit. We can downplay a lot of religions like it ain't shit. But why can't we question, not downplay, why can't we question something that is a textbook definition in the book, the medical journal? Why can't we say maybe our ancestors, the people in the past who started our religions, our belief system, what we done died for, lived for, who's to say they wasn't suffering from a disorder? And now they got us believing a bitch can walk around with an elephant for a head, as benevolent as it is. But then when we say there's another sense to it, there's a third layer, a fourth layer, a fifth layer, it means something else. The elephant head doesn't mean the Lord great Ganesh, all praises be to. What if you say, okay, the real teachings of Ganesh is the brain and the spine. The elephant trunk represents your vertebrae going down. The two lobes of the elephant ear represent your left brain, your right brain. The tusk on the bitch represent your connective antennas to the ether to help you hear and see. What if we're saying that what Lord Ganesh really represents? And that's what the person who they saw as that elephant person was teaching us. And it made so much sense, it had to be benevolent. I'm just asking you a question. You take an elephant head and you look at it from the top. Don't it look like a brain with a spine stem hooked to it? Google it yourself. I'm just saying. Google it and see for yourself. What I'm trying to tell you people is don't fall for the fucking illusions that's gonna happen after this eclipse moving forward. Don't you play your children for crazy, and don't you play yourself for fucking crazy. Get you a pair of 3D glasses and let's pray that they put that shit in perspective for us. Let's pray that that blurry shit that we feel, being this red that cancel out demon spiritual energy, and this blue that shines real light on shit. Oh, we ain't got to the blue light yet. I got you, people. Let's say that these bitches come together and we can see properly. They didn't have 3D technology back then. So let's talk about this blue light. Now, we done talked about the red light. Let's talk about the blue light. Excuse me, I'm burping. Now, the way you see angelic beings. Well, I'm going to say angelic. The way you see earthbound souls, earthbound spirit energy, people that's deceased, morte, died. Don't speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. I won't understand you. So the people that's passed away that was earth spirit, that lived, walked, breathed, ate, fucked, slept, etc. The only way you can see them is with a blue light. Now help me out here, people. I'm going to show you something. This shit is all on the internet. So there is a pair of glasses that was made back in the day. I think Thomas Edison made them. One of them people made them. They were just y'all go look them up. Some spectacular motherfucking glasses that was made with a dark purple blue lens. Similar. Here we go. Similar to these. The guy would put them on and he said he could see into the spirit world. They banned these glasses in 1960, 1950. Because they was putting these things on, taking psychedelic drugs and looking at the entities for what they really was. They were talking to earthbound spirits. They were talking to grays. They were talking to these things, and they can see the energy coming off of a human being. They could see the light source, the auras. So they knew that was a human. But it wouldn't allow them to see angels, demons, higher level beings. I don't know the name of them. I'm just telling you what I know. So now, here you got something dealing with audible, sight, light. And you got two colors, one that cancel out demons and one that allow you to see spirit energy. Now, if somebody is looking like a goddamn, don't you think I want to put this bitch on? I want to be balanced, everybody. I want to be balanced. I want to be able to see what I'm seeing. I want to be able to understand what I'm looking at. I want to be balanced. Hell, I can see the words on the screen pretty damn good. Did I just cure motherfucker to cross-eyed? All that shit down. Did I just cure that? Put these bitches on. Get your pair of 3D grads and cross-eyed people. Let's see how they work with you. Let me know in the comment. Hey. People, am I on to something? I don't know it all. I just got a vision and a dream. I was just a mofo that fell asleep, baby. I was tired today. I took a nap and this came to me. I wrote this down after I took a nap. But my intelligence won't let me not prepare myself for the bullshit to come. I am not going to be some fool sitting around saying, oh, this shit going to be okay. When they already saying these type of shits exist, they put it on the TikTok, this proto-morphophosis shit that tell you everybody's face going to turn into reptile. What if that's the shit, the symptoms? What if that's the chemical shit that the powers that be putting in the air to make that shit go into your eyeball? If I'm not mistaken, they were just selling eye drops on the internet for a good 2-3 months that help people with glaucoma and cataract. You put these drops in your eye and it's clearing up your shit. Am I lying? You ain't see the TikTok commercial? And I say, who the fuck in their right mind gonna buy that shit? Somebody bought it because they advertised it. And people were buying the bit, dropping them drops in their eye. You don't know where it come from. And who's to say that drop didn't burn away a layer of spiritual protection from your fucking soul? I think, see people, I think. I don't know it all. I just think. I weigh the pros and cons to shit. Who's to say that ain't what they did in TikTok shop? Now, everybody that done purchased that shit, done used them drops. Now we got a 2024 Eclipse coming up. You couldn't put on a pair of goddamn glasses to hide that shit. You couldn't cover your hands up to hide it because a glimmer of light gonna come through that bitch. Who's to say that didn't remove your cornea? That didn't dilate your cornea to expose it to any fragment of light that come in that's gonna cause you to see motherfucking dinosaur people and elephant men and bird people and or 6-headed people with 18 arms standing up there. Okay, we getting into it, people. If you don't want to hear what the fuck I gotta say, just log off, man. You don't need the help. You don't want to prep yourself, by all means. I'm not gonna force you. But now let's get into it. Speaking of CERN, Hinduism, CERN, they got the goddess. They got a Hindu goddess out there. The multiple armed goddess holding the circle, leg up, dancing, the dance of death, the dance of war, the dance of destruction. I'm not telling you no shit I don't know. The dance that they got the Hindu deity with the dance of destruction, holding the Hadron Collider, which is actually a portal. Now they're gonna activate this goddamn thing. They're gonna activate this thing now during the eclipse because they're looking for the Higgs boson, the God particle. It's made the papers. It's all around. I'm not telling you no shit that I'm making up. They're gonna activate the Hadron Collider during the eclipse. Why? If you follow me, people, if you follow what I say, every eclipse you need to do what? A lunar eclipse. I mean, lunar eclipse, not solar eclipse. Every lunar eclipse, you need to confess your sins because God is blinded at that time. The powers that be, the source energy, they're blinded. Now, this is a heliocentric thing. I don't know who not going to be able to see, what not going to be able to see. Apollo is the god of the sun in Greek mythology, all that shit there, however. But something is going to be hidden. And these people are going to activate that motherfucker when there's no eyesight that can see them. When we're going to be in the darkness, 3 days of darkness. We're going to do it. They're going to activate it, looking for the God particle. Now, if you open a doorway to something. And then they said this. After CERN opened the bitch, NASA and them say we gonna fire missiles at if anything come through. They already got the potential to tell you what the fuck gonna happen. If we see anything coming through, bitch, we got an Eclipse missile defense force ready to bust ass with anything that we see come through that bitch. Garmagog, Magogs. I ain't even getting into that shit, baby. We can talk about it. And I'm just finna throw some brief shit out there. Do your research. You wonder why all the royals in England dying. You wonder why they getting sick. Son, that's one. But remember, the world belongs to Gog and Magog. These are two giant European, London, Britain. I don't know the difference between the two. These are their spirit energies. Gog and Magog protects them. That whole island. You ever heard of the song? And I'm finna see how many people smart paying attention to the news. The London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. The London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. How many bridges are falling all over the world? How many highways are crumbling, people? Think about this motherfucking shit. What are these people are trying to keep locked inner city? What are they trying to keep from crossing water? Because if I'm not mistaken, Sleepy Hollow said a demon can't cross running water. Sleepy Hollow, old pumpkin head, Ichabod Crane. Throw the pumpkin head, blow your ass up to hell. No deity, spirit, demon can cross running water. So let's destroy some bridges and landlock a bitch. Britain is an island. England, London is an island, if I'm not mistaken. Unless I was taught in school, unless the Mandela effect done changed it. So landlock the island. The royals are passing. Sick. They're not in control anymore. The London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. I can sing, y'all. Don't hate me. Am I making sense now? Am I making sense now? What if mass hysteria kicks off? Mass hysteria. What if mass hysteria jumps off after the eclipse? Moving forward, what Spirit told me, mass hysteria gonna kick off. And what if they want to keep all that mass hysteria locked into a borough, New York? What if they want to keep it locked somewhere, Baltimore? What if they want to keep that bitch locked, England? What if they want to keep that bitch from getting over that bridge? I just gave y'all a lot of shit to think about, right? People, why we can't find them blue glasses? Why we can't find them blue glasses to see auras from people? Why we can't find it no more? Why they won't sell them no more? Why they don't sell them no more? We got a substitute to help us out. Why every spirit can't see when shit is red, y'all? What's wrong with that? Why can't we balance that so we can see the truth, people? Get your pair of 3D glasses. I bought a pack of 25. I'm gonna carry one in both of my cars. I'm gonna carry one in my pocket, carry one in my phone case. Give my kids 3, 4, 5 a piece. Give family and friends some too. If they don't use them, that's on them. Because if they knock on my door, After a certain time, I'm not open to bitch. I don't know who you are. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Y'all hit that like button. Damn, 300 people in this bitch. And 35 like. That 10%. Yeah, I ordered them online. I ordered them online, people. I'm just giving y'all something to think about. Don't mind me. I just read some shit to you. Disorders, something that I had, but then but remember I said I was gonna ask Spirit, can I pull cards on this live right here, me and you, Spirit. Let me give it one more cut. Spirit, will this particular audible audio ocular, we'll say that. I'll make up some words, but I'm real with this one. Spirit, will this be the norm moving forward 2025 until will we actually be seeing these type of entities moving forward? Pulling the cards with you. Spirit said, power of joy. What the rainbow do? Kaleidoscope. It fragment light. Power of joy. Listen. It release tension. That's prayer, baby. That's yoga. Get enlightened. Get your third eye up. Spirit, will we be in danger moving forward from this? Will we be seeing crazy vision? Should we trust the people who are having these visions? Can we trust them? Spirit, help me out. Talk to me. Spirit say, let it go. Oh my God. Spirit say, nurture yourself. Come on now. Spirit say, let it go. Nurture yourself in reflection. Let it go. They gave you Kuan Yin. She's letting that toxin go. That means let it go. Cure yourself. Like, get the shit out your head. Nurture yourself, Mother Mary. And then they saying twin flame. This ain't a relationship. Twin flame is reflection, by the way. We got to go deeper. Spirit, will the spiritual community be in danger during this time? Will the spiritual community be hunted down by demons, people of chaos? Stay focused. You are seeing the situation accurately. Positive change. Stay focused. Well, stay focused. You are seeing the situation accurately and positive change. That's a reckoning for me. That's a reckoning for me. Stay focused, positive change. You seeing it correctly? Why are they saying you seeing it correctly? What are we talking about? A visual thing here. This is a visual group. This is a visual thing. Spirit, can we counter this? Is these glasses that I'm telling people to do, would they allegedly counter this? Would they counter this? Spirit said, would they counter this? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. You just made me feel a fuckload better. Will they counter this? Spirit said, what's in the card? See the other person's point of view. And I asked about some glasses, y'all. See the other person's point of view. Look at that lighting around her head. Will this family, fertility, idea, thought process. Fertility is a thought, idea, not just babies. It's an idea. Will they counter this? Purification. People, don't play around. Don't take chances. Don't weigh this shit as just something to talk about. Don't weigh this shit as just something to look at. People, protect your motherfucking selves. What's the harm? What's the harm in getting a pair? What's the harm? God damn it, they sell them at the dollar store in the kids section for $1. What's the harm? What's the harm in getting some of these motherfuckers here? What's the harm in getting a red light bulb? What's the damn harm in taking precaution? And it's sad. Some people gonna sit up here and say, that's some tomfoolery. That's bullshit. And then you wonder why your loved ones jumping out of buildings and rule. You wonder why you can't recognize your wife in the dark and now you done shot her, stabbed her, hurt her. You wonder why you can't understand who your brother is. You can't get the rationality. These are all the syndrome that's gonna happen. Look, the shit's up. What's wrong with taking a precaution? Don't you love your family good enough for that? Don't you love yourself good enough for that? Do you not want to accidentally hurt your children, people, your loved ones? Do you not want a bitch to accidentally hurt you? I'm gonna carry 2 3 pounds. Hey man, I don't know what I don't know. Don't come near me, dog. On man, here. Let me throw this bitch till you put these on. I need you to recognize that I'm a real nigga here. Put this on, man. Put this bitch on, bro. I will blow your ass three ways away now. Put this on. Don't get out of hand. I'm gonna be talking. Be here. Just put them on and look at me. You never know. Now, before I let you go, I want to ask you something else. I want to talk about one more thing. People. Here we go. I like that. The movie They Live. Oh, speaking of movies, people, let me help you out. I said I had a movie for y'all to reference too, right? So I'm putting these cards that I already pulled. I had a movie. So who remember the movies called Blindness? Danny Glover played in it. I don't know what the white sister name is that played in it, but I'll tell you a little bit of it. After epidemic in the world, everybody in the world went blind. Nobody saw darkness. We just saw white, right? Everybody was blind. There was people inside jailhouses that ran the jailhouse. They was blind, and they were taking women on the other side, sexing them up and throwing them bread to eat, and they couldn't see nothing. There was people, they had to tie ropes around each other, and they had to feel each other, and no cars was on the road, and motherfuckers are falling in holes, and everybody else came. It was a movie called Blindness, and the illness was known as the white sickness. Now, everybody know that they release shit that could possibly happen in the future. They got to tell you about it, and they release it. What did this eclipse kind of blind us for a time or two? Because at the end they got their sight back, but they didn't get a time frame of when it came back. Y'all follow me here. And spirit, give me a vision. Tell me to talk about all these ocular illnesses that could possibly take place after 2024 moving forward. Hypothetical. And there was a movie that came to mind where everybody on the planet went blind after an epidemic, an eclipse or whatever. You didn't know who was a bad guy. You didn't know who was black. You didn't know who was white. You didn't know who was sick. You didn't know nothing. You couldn't feed yourself. You could lose your wife. You could lose your kids. You can't hold them close and stumble because you don't know if you're gonna fall off a building, fall off a curb. You don't know if you're gonna run into a wood chipper. You took a damn chance and you can't sit still because you're gonna starve to death. Who knows how long it lasted in the movie? But it was one woman who took some precaution because she was in a hospital, if I'm not mistaken. She was in a hospital and her eyes was wrapped up, so she wasn't exposed to the shit that caused the white blindness, but everybody was. And she, with her limited sight, had to lead the people to safety. That's another thing. Fellas, protect our women. Protect our goddamn women because they catch thyroid more so than anybody. Men don't catch it that bad. Our women get on that thyroid kick, boy, and that shit fuck them up. Protect our fucking women. If you got a woman you love in your life, you hold her ass down and you tell her to put these glasses on and you do what you got to do, protect her. Because if they got a disease that affect women, the estrogen, the water content in their body, you fucking force her to do this. Because that woman going to be the one to lead her ass to safety. The movie don't lie. A woman led everybody to safety, even the black man, even the white man, even the Chinese man. It was a white woman that done it. Thank people. They done created this narrative where we can't trust the opposite sex. Women can't trust men, men can't trust women. That's the game they playing. Then we all blind, we can't rely on each other. We seeing distorted faces, and when we look at each other, demonic energies on each and every person, showing our dark side. We good people. What if they just, the demonic energy just showing the bitch? And that's all we can see till we put on something, some eye protection. Start making right with these sisters, man. Sisters, let us make it right with your asses. We relying on you. Women have vision, ocean energy, inspiration, vision, the peacock's tail. Let me say it in a different way for my super smart people who gonna get this shit. The cata provone. Google the goddamn word. The peacock's tail. The cata provone. Them eyes on Oshun tail, that peacock, those are eyes, visions, dimensions, potentials. Protect these goddamn women, man. Get out your feelings, brothers. Sisters, get out your goddamn feelings and let us do what we gotta do. Because if you lose your sight and the one bitch that got his sight, he gonna rule the goddamn world over all of y'all. And who knows, he may be a tyrant. She may be a tyrant. I'm just speaking what the fuck, how I'm gonna live my life moving forward. Fuck everybody else. If y'all don't take the heat, I'm not perfect. Y'all don't take the heat, by all means, deal how you deal. But the women around me in my circle, I'm gonna check on them. I'm gonna tell them, hey, go get your medical examination. Make sure your thyroid ain't out of control. I'm gonna do my part. Because if I do go blind, I want that lady to have that medicine in her. I want that sister to be okay to where she can take my blind ass to safety. Men are only as good as the sight they can see. Fellas, I'm telling you some good shit. Ladies, I'm pleading to you to do right, to let it happen. Don't fall for this shit where we don't need each other. Because when we all in darkness, who the fuck you got? You're going to have your other woman? Fellas, you're going to have your other man? We got senses. We can smell. We can smell women. We can smell men. We can smell safety. We can smell. Women can see better than men, believe it or not. It's it now. That's why the thyroid conditions affect them, not men too much. And there's a disease called TED, thyroid eye disease. They're gonna cripple our women, man. We ain't gonna be able to lead because a woman's intuition is second to fucking none when she tapped in. But enough about that. Y'all don't understand. I'm a crazy man, right? People, the movie called Blindness. Go check it out. Danny Glover in the bitch. He was still old in that motherfucker, but he in now. Go check it out. The eyes are windows to the soul. And we got an eclipse that's going to burn through our ass and see. I don't remember a teacher in elementary school that told us to look at the eclipse with our naked eye. They always say, put some on your eyes. And now, get this. The school system is saying, y'all can stay home. My daughter's school say this shit is going to last, the eclipse is going to last here from 1:30 to 4:30. They say the bitch is supposed to last 4 minutes. They said this shit is going to last 2-3 hours. I got the call right before I did this shit here. My kids staying home. It's fucking event. Fuck cheerleading. Fuck band practice. Fuck crochet. Stay your ass in the house with daddy till this shit over with. Wear your eyeglasses. Cover your face up. Paint your face. Put on a mask. Let's hide in plain sight. You see how that sound? Let's hide in plain sight. Sit your ass still. I hope I'm making sense. Damn, they say their state is in the path of it. Good, great, googly moogly. In 2017, my state was in the path. Hell, it happened on my birthday, 2017. I got sick for days, and I came to merging being one of the strongest tarot motherfucking readers it is. Matter of fact, I started my YouTube channel 2018. Right after the eclipse, my spiritual eye was open, people again. Got baptized 3 times that year before I started. A Christian church, an Islamic church, and a Risha Ifa guy poured Yemaya water on my head. I just walked in the shop. And he, come out, come out, come out. And he prayed on my head, man. I ain't know this dude don't speak a lick of Creole. And he just gave me the biggest hug like he knew me forever. Poured the water on my head. That's a baptism. Don't know. In 2017, during the month of my birthday, everything happened like that. And then the eclipse happened. And in 2018, I started this YouTube channel. Boom. So whoever birthday this is now, on this date, protect your goddamn third eye, people. Protect it, because your ass finna emerge something powerful, baby. You finna be super duper 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 good. Let go your petty insecurities, let go your ego, and let that energy come in and rock your spiritual eye. Let that bitch awaken you in the fire that burning you, Aries people. This is that Aries year now. Take your precautions so you can have your sight. You don't want to be the blind guru now. You want to be able to see. But let that fire, that eclipse, burn that shit away. Hide that darkness. Then when the sun come out, expose that bitch. Y'all finna be strong. I promise you. Your birthday on the 8th, you finna be strong. You finna be dazzling strong. Just holler at your boy. I felt some rolling on my leg, boy. I hope I ain't got no roach in this bitch. I hate roaches. God, I hate a roach. Whew. Everybody, how you feel about this right here? Did I give you something to think about? Did I give you something to think about? Let me read some of these right here. Lady Lioness. You're an Aries, Lord. I should have known. I'm not an Aries. I'm a Leo. I already had my awakening. Aries finna get it down, baby. Aries, this y'all time. Burn bright. Lily Rose, there you go. Charlotte SU, what it is? Ash Cake. Phoenix. I hope I ain't sound too crazy to you. A Leo with an Aries moon. Okay, Lady Lioness. Glow up. You got me thinking about the last eclipse. 2017, August 21st. And it hit us about 3-some in the afternoon, if I'm not mistaken. Can you go live with me? I don't know you, Cool Brandon. Email me, man. Email me, man. Or sister, I don't know, Cool Brandon. I don't know. Cool Brandon. Email me and let me see who you is. See what you got. You may come on here wanging your wag and I get banned. I didn't know you could go live with a bitch on YouTube. I'm shocked. I learned something new. Demolition Man. My favorite movie is Demolition Man. I'm a Oscar Mayer hot dog. I love Demolition Man. It was a turning point for me. I hear that. Please, y'all, go watch the video Baron did, Protection During the Eclipse. Yes, watch that one too. Thank you. Thank you, Phoenix. Oh, boy, I thought some dropped. Boy, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Y'all heard that noise? I'm looking around, seeing if anything failed. I heard the noise, but I ain't got nothing under my desk. Maybe it's the Eclipse monster coming to say, shut up, Baron. I ain't got nothing under here that can fall. Ow! The Eclipse monster, baby. What's up? Rice, huh? Jimmy Kane. What's up? Miss Davis, how you doing? Should we keep our face covered as well? Hey, I would say just a little mask over your face, and ladies, y'all wear makeup. If y'all just decorate your goddamn face, y'all good. And for our sisters that wear little charms and shit in their dreadlocks and hair that don't wear makeup, y'all know what Oshun and Yemayah used to do? What they used to do when they used to come out and allow themselves to be seen. They would wear those mesh things over their face and it looked so beautiful. What did the Hmong people in China do and all that shit there when they had to do some spiritual ceremony? They would wear those gold and copper face masks and shit that cascade down so beautifully. What do people do at weddings? They put that shit over their face because that's a spiritual time and awakening. What do people do at funerals? They put that shit down, they wear them hats and they drop that little mesh over their face. Come on now, people. I'm not telling you nothing new. I'm just telling you to do it during a new event. Use your best discernment. Ladies, y'all wear makeup. Paint your face up. Beat your face. It ain't the original version of you, no goddamn way. The spirit looking for the original you. That was a dad joke. That's some shit I could tell my daughter. There, her prom. I already got it. That's the joke. You ain't my daughter. You some other person. Cause your face made up. Boom. I'm gonna put that joke in perspective so good for her ass on her prom when she get all decked out. As a dad, you gotta think, baby. You gotta wow they ass. I'm the best dad on the planet. Yes. Everybody, how y'all feel about this? How y'all feel about it? Gotta get divine feminine right. Emmy and Phoenix gotta be moderating the fuck out of this bitch. I don't wear makeup, but I have a veil. There you go. That's the word, veil. Veil. There you go. What about if we gotta work that day? Well, face mask. COVID's still in effect. Tell the man you want to wear a face mask. Your face covered up. Put that bitch over your nose. Just let the eye see. And don't walk in the light without your goddamn glasses. Without your sunglasses. When the eclipse over and that shit done passed, you can use your regular eyeballs, I guess. You can just do your shit. Virgo mama, what it is? I'm excited fasting through the eclipse. Everybody, I am fasting too. I made me some motherfucking tea that's gonna empty my ass out, baby. I'm gonna burn that toilet up tomorrow. I call it shit tea, but it's sienna leaf and honey. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's in a sugar-free Sprite bottle. I recycle, don't judge. Everybody, go look at the little video. I made that bitch with an AI technology I just bought, right? I tried it out with this sample. I made that little 3-minute, 3-minute video, and it's uploaded earlier. It's quick, 2-3 minutes talking about these things right here. I just put 3 words in it, but talking about how it affect moving forward. Go take a look at it. It's so small, it can't kill you. I got 29,000 subscribers on this bitch. I would love for at least 1,000 to watch it today and put some in the comment. I mean, I created that motherfucker. I wrote the script and everything for it. AI generated the pictures and added an epic to it. Little Zane said, can they get a shout out? Shout out to Lil Zane, y'all. That's my homeboy. You know it. The video it's on the YouTube. It's on the YouTube. Damn, Oregon. That's a real place. I'm just fucking with you. I know it's somewhere. P.S. It's some shit called an Oregon Trail. Yes, you can wear head wraps. Everything to alter it. You protecting yourself spiritually. Protect your crown. And for our people out there with them bald heads, them sisters that's rocking that sexy African style bald head with the paint on that bit, that day, man, put a wrap on that motherfucker. Wrap it up, baby. You want to cover yourself. You want to hide yourself. You got spirits that's going to be looking for us. They're here. The Hadron Collider going to open. Something going to come through that gateway. You got, so let me say this. There was the last airbender, and they had the girl Kara. Hear me out. The last airbender, the second one, not the one with Aang, the one with the girl Kara. Kara was the chosen vessel, a woman, that it was up to her to leave the spirit world open or to close it. To leave the spirit world open or to close it. Kara say, I made the choice to leave it open so we could get used to our spirits. They released that cartoon back then. They putting it in sight. Google the name Kara. What's the name of the deity in the Hadron Collider? I don't know. Kara has to mean something because they wouldn't have put it in there. Maybe they changed the letters around. R-A-A-K. Rock. Maybe that's some deity god that's over portals. See, you see how my mind think? Kara left the spirit world open. Back in King Arthur days, we had dragons and wizards and fairies and shit. Them things went away. They hide now. What if the eclipse and the Hadron Collider being activated, the God particle, the Higgs boson, what if that allows them to breathe this air again? What if they just mesh with this universe again? You got Saints Row, where I seen a little show where a little fairy man was flying in the building, talking to a lady on a little stump. I was waiting for you to wake up. I see a little bitch like this up top my roof on some shelf. I'm waiting, man, I am losing my fucking mind. Get out. Just get the fuck out, you little flying man. They got they got all this shit called some kind of row where a little horn rich man knocked off the next door neighbor woman, married, I think. All these ghouls and goblins and fairies and animal people running around this bitch. Come on, man. I'm not telling you nothing crazy. They put it in the movies. You walk out the door and see a bitch with horns in his head. I got dreadlocks. Wicks, dreads, whatever you want. Somebody say don't call them dreads. I got motherfucking twists. Locks, whatever you want to call them. What if a bitch see me like Medusa? Oh, this nigga got snakes on his head. Let's take it off. Man, put on these glasses before I bust your ass open, bitch. You ain't finna come touch it. Put on these and look at me. I mean, thank people. I can't keep saying the word thank. Y'all got brains of y'all. I'm stressing myself, y'all. Travis Scott had something similar. I don't know who Travis Scott is. You've been on it today. KJ, you like my voice? Daddy. She got the coolest little country accent. And y'all know Diddy time is up, y'all. Diddy been doing this type of shit all day. That's how she sound. I like to hear how she talk. Go check out her YouTube. She sounds funny to me. Cute though, not weird, funny. Just a cute little thing. Everybody who's seen it, they like, damn, we love her voice. But hey, everybody, I just wanted to bring that to you guys' attention. Listen, if you can find those blue glasses out there, by all means, buy a pair. I'm pretty sure they're expensive. The government banned them. That was the blue glasses. Get you a pair of these cheap ass 3D glasses. That's going to help you out. I really do believe it's going to help you out. There is no reason for all these visual diseases and ocular diseases to come to my download. And I'm just telling you, I already got mine. That's how much I believe in how my spirit team work. I got mine, y'all. I got these for my family. They staying home. I got my face paint. I got my casquille, my powder. I got my mask. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to protect me. I'm gonna wear my white underwear, t-shirt, socks, all that shit. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to protect me. I'm just saying, people, don't slip on this type of shit. What's the caution of spending $10 to $20 to protect yourself, people, for the potential? Even if you don't believe in it, even if you don't, do it, brothers. Force these women if you have to protect themselves. You're gonna need them, man. They the ones that's gonna survive this motherfucking thing. We gonna need them more than ever. They need us not. Don't get it twisted. But we gonna need them. And that thyroid thing affects thousands and millions of women a year. And it damn sure affect women of color more so than any other race. You follow me? So we gonna need a woman to lead us. Yeah, I'm staring at you, brothers. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Let's not kiss no ass now. Let's not be dummies. Let's not be pushovers. But the women in your life, take care of them. Get them right. Get them their medical checkup. Get them to the hospital if you got to. Force their ass to get them checkups and get healthy. Take them antibiotics if they need to. Natural herb, supplement, remedies, whatever the fuck. Keep our sisters healthy. And I'm going to say this. I'm just going to say this. And this is no kick to anybody. This is just personal on my heart. Brothers, if you're dealing with any kind of infection in your body, and you know it, if you think it, that something ain't right down there below in your genitals, get it cured quickly. Get your ass down there and get an antibiotic. Get your ass down there and get your prostate looked at. Get your colon motherfucking looked at. Go down there and get your health screening, brothers. Please get the blood work if you need it. Check. Because we running out on our resource, people. Brothers, I'm talking to you. We running out on our resources. We can't be men without women. Listen to what I'm saying. We can't be men without women. And our women is a dying motherfucking resource. And why I say they a dying breed, they're a dying resource. Let's not give them any diseases from fucking too many of them unprotected. Let's watch that shit. Let's make sure, man, we take care of our resource. Because without it, we all gonna have a hard time. Yes, the pun was intended, if you get my drift. Gonna have a hard time, brothers. Nah, with that being said, I'm finna close the book up. That was a joke. I should be a goddamn comedian. I told y'all I want to be a comedian than a spiritual, but God put me this way. I would have been a cool ass comedian. I got some good joke. You get it? Brothers, without women, we gonna have a hard time. I'm gonna go in there and say that to my children. I'm definitely gonna say it to my son Matthew. I love that boy. That boy is just a light. He's just a light in the darkness. He's a goddamn light in the darkness. Everybody, y'all be good, man. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go, people. Everybody, do your due diligence. Just a recap: 3D glasses. Get your solar eclipse glasses. I don't care if you go and bathe your skin with the sun, with the energy from the solar eclipse. Protect them eyeballs now. And get your pair of these. Just order them offline wherever you go. Get them from the Family Dollar, Kroger's, whatever. I don't know these stores. They're not telling me to sell shit. I don't know. I'm just telling you, get your pair. They cheap. You're gonna need them to see the truth. You're gonna need the balance. The blue helps you see earth spirits, the auras around humans and men, so you'll know what's a human and what's not. The red is going to allow you to look past the bullshit, so demons can't see you. You can't see demons. You can see a spirit for what it is. And people, protect your family, protect yourself, do what you got to do. Amazon, you owe me some money. Run me my check. I just made your 3D glasses and Eclipse glasses go up. I'll be calling you Jeff Bezos. Everybody on the Baron telling you guys to trust in you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. Love you all. Get your protection, people.